you make of this painting? I'm no expert, but just from the artist's strokes, I can tell it's never... It portrays a certain kind of sorrow, you know? It's as if the artist had condensed history into one poignant, but not at all. The analysis of an aficionado. The Express has visited many worlds. I'm sure the Nameless have I suppose, what I'm trying to say is, what I'm drawn to isn't the style in which a piece is painted, but its overall value.
Sorry for crashing your artist party, but we came to...
No? A collaboration?
Not exactly.
Let's walk and talk. Most exhibits in this museum are of little value. But, with a keen eye, it's possible to find a diamond in the rough, so to speak.
Miss Topaz, Branya's already told us about Belobog's debt.
Oh. You two are closer than... So, how can I help? Not sure in the...
Help me out here. You know I'm not good at this.
I see. I understand. From your point of view, I can see how unreal. However, you must understand that debt collection is a big part of my job. I've dealt with cases far more difficult than Belobog's. I appreciate each case has its difficulties, but if I treated every late debtor as a special case, the galaxy's economy would come to... The Strategic Investment Department is well-versed in handling such situations. We can offer the... But Eurillo 6 has far exceeded the allotted repayment period. I'm afraid milder solutions aren't the order of the day. Oops, almost gave away trade secrets there, didn't I? The exhibits here are pretty ordinary. I estimate they're probably not worth much.
So you're basically saying the Belobogians must pay off their ancestors' debts.
When you think about it, it's just another part of the cycle of life.
I'm not sure it's as poetic as that.
Wow, look! Is that little critter native to Eurillo 6? It's so white and fluffy. Where can I find a live one? I suppose it probably is. Otherwise, it wouldn't be on display here. That's such a shame. I absolutely adore little animals. Have you guys met Numby yet? I guess they're off playing somewhere.
So, Miss Topaz, what exactly will it take? Branya invested so much just to make this world a little better. And now, it feels like all of...
What do you take the IPC for, Miss March? We're just the same as Belobog's architects. No matter what solutions we propose, we will always take the welfare of the people of Belobog into consideration.
So you're saying there's nothing to worry about?
Don't worry yourself too much. The Supreme Guardian is a wise person. But, to answer your question directly, it'd take a miracle. I'll complete the...
This isn't going as planned. What should we...
I wouldn't waste too much energy on this matter. Why not make the most of... Oh, looks like one of my colleagues is after me. My apologies, but I should probably take...
So, what now? We spent ages trying to convince her and she... Well, yeah, but I guess Miss Topaz is just doing her job. And as far as the Express is concerned, all these vested interests. It's so hard to undo any of it. They don't teach this stuff in school. Did someone send you a message? The IPC... Seriously? Topaz was just... Again? just complaining. Wanna go take some pictures? Zila!
Hey! Am I glad to see you two here? It's bad. Really bad. Nobody's been seriously hurt, but a few Wildfire members got minor injuries. Fortunately, you see those two in black? They've been guarding the mine entrance. They're not letting anyone in or out. Hey! Just because you have fancy equipment, what's the matter? Cut.
What's going on inside the mine?
A few miners made it out earlier. They looked pretty panicked. They said the whole mine had these uninvited guests keep talking about asset evaluation, whatever that means. All I know is that there's...
We were just talking to her in the museum. Do you think her...
The person you're talking about, are they... Potaz, Pazto? Whatever her name is, she can wait. Right now, the most... Hey, you two! Cat got your tongue or something?
You guys... what's the...
You two were...
So it... do you even know...
I...
Team lead...
No need to waste... I'm okay.
To guard and defend! Crush them!
Rules are made to be broken.
That's it?
17 rounds.
Let's... Ready for action? It's time to... Let's get moving. Hello. It's Mr. Svarog, isn't it? And this cute little girl must be Clara.
Hello, miss. Are you...
I'm Topaz. I've come to have a chat with Mr. Svarog.
Clara, go inside and wait for me.
Huh? But if you have a guest...
She is not a guest. Neither is she a friend. Go, Clara. Everything will be fine.
So, it seems my source was right. Who'd have thought that such a strong bond could exist between a giant robot?
You bear the insignia of the Interastral Peace Corporation.
Straight to the point, huh? Eurillo 6. Are robots familiar with that term? Anyway, it refers to the planet we're currently standing on. No one can reverse this outcome. Not you, not the Nameless, nor... I only care about one thing right now. Demonstrating to the shareholders of the IPC that Eurillo 6 can in the long run, this is a way, the only way, to ensure Belobog's long-term interests. I need your help to achieve this goal.
Long-term interests, undefined analysis, failed. Tell me, emissary.
That's simple. I'll show you.
This is...
Source code, or to be more precise, source code that is able to take I'm sure you're familiar with this. All mechanized units manufactured in Belobog over the last 700 years utilize the underlying systems created by the... I assume you're also aware that there was once a large automaton factory in the underworld. Thousands upon thousands of automatons. This is my bargaining chip for negotiating with the higher-ups. I'll convince them that Eurillo 6 has a... But first, I need a guide to show me where these automatons...
I understand. Your long-term interests can be defined as the survival of civilization. What are your intentions for the people currently living here?
Their future has already been purchased. All I can do is make them accept this fact, using a relatively peaceful approach.
I understand.
Oh, so you're not as stubborn as the rumors suggest.
The future you speak of is beyond my computational range, but my emotional analysis indicates that you are. Additionally, calculations indicate a 96.4% probability of compliance through force if I refuse to cooperate.
Your calculations are slightly on the conservative side. Here's to our future cooperation. If you wouldn't mind.
All the miners here, huddled together.
Well, the situation here is pretty similar to when you first—
Hey, check
What?
the IPC. Sounds like you two are getting steer. Oh, looks like they want.
Help! Those people dressed in black are attacking us! Hey, I'm talking to you. No, I really... This...
Troubles. Lend me your strength.
Rules are made to be broken.
Lend me your strength. Nap time.
You couldn't have done it without me. Uh-huh. Looks like Numby's in a good mood.
But aren't they on the IPC side? Strange.
Look! That... Huh? Where'd Numby go?
Wow. For something so short and stubby, you're surprisingly nimble. Well, guess that's that. We're on our own now. Let's keep going. Hey, you! Are you in charge around here?
All local. The IPC is currently conducting asset evaluation work here. Local.
Don't lie to us! I'm warning you. Get lost or suffer the consequences.
And who might you be? You have quite the attitude. This is our jurisdiction now. We are all powerful here.
Yeah, we demand...
You know, Topaz, it doesn't matter. The Strategic Investment Department has no opt-in cases. We're...
You know, it's...
Don't look...
Didn't you claim the...
Even you could. Anyway.
Watch this awesome move!
Rules are made to be broken.
Lend me your strength. To guard and defend. Crush them. Lend me your strength.
Rules are made to be broken.
Nap time. That hurts. Just a little something. Think nothing of it. Lend me your strength.
Rules are made to be broken.
Lend me your strength. To guard and defend. Crush them. That's better.
Just a scratch.
Here! You can't run!
Rules are made to be broken.
Just a little something. Think nothing of it. Try that again. Nap time. You're annoying. Lend me your strength. Watch this awesome move. That's better. Just a little something. Think nothing of it. I mustn't fall.
Rules are made to be broken. It'll take more than that.
Lend me your strength. To guard and defend. Crush them. You can't run! Here! Naughty child. That's better. Try that again. Gotta try hard sometimes. Watch this awesome move.
This is our chance. Rules are made to be broken.
Tough luck running into me. You'll pay for this. Lend me your strength. Just a little something. Think nothing of it. Thanks a lot.
Let's make it quick.
Who are you people?
We took down the Doomsday Beast, the Stellaron, and Fantilia. Did you really?
Darn it.
Sir, we've just received word from the director.
Director Topaz?
Teams are not to disrupt the lives of local inhabitants during the asset evaluation period. Teams that violate this directive will have their year-end bonuses reduced by 60%!
60%? We're done for. Attention all personnel. Evacuate the mine immediately. Erase all traces of your presence.
So, are we all good here, or what?
Yeah. Judging by the looks on their face, so, who is this Topaz anyway? She seems to have no problem ordering these idiots around. Or taming fragmentum creatures, for that matter.
It's a long...
Why did this mess have to happen so close to the festivities?
Oh, looks like we've got a message. Are you coming with us,
Go on without Branya message you.
Got it, Zila. Come on, to Klipot.
These guys don't look pleased to see us.
By order of the Supreme Guardian, proceed no further. Miss Topaz.
Billabog might be in arrears, but I'm out of pocket. See you later, Captain.
Welcome back. I appreciate your help more than I can express. It couldn't have been easy running up.
That's what friends are for, Branya. You don't sound like yourself.
I'm fine. I haven't rested in a while. They're moving quickly. Bellabog is crawling with their agents. All they talk about is silver lining is that apart from the mine incident you mentioned, there haven't been any major conflicts in other areas. I suppose Topaz must still. That hasn't stopped panic from building. People are confused. They don't know where these strangers in black came from, nor what their intentions are.
Did you manage to get in touch with Topaz again?
That's the reason I asked for you to come here. Look.
It's...
The contract Topaz sent to me a little while ago. There's a handwritten letter attached. Please, take a look at the contents. And then tell me...
Miss Branya, if you'll permit me to call you that, I'd like to share a story. In your eyes, the IPC may seem heartless or cruel, but in reality, we all have my home planet was extremely resource poor. To survive, people worked labor. Given these circumstances, the natural environment of my home planet became increasingly harsh. I don't recall the exact moment when it happened. My home was facing its demise. The relatively wealthy chose interstellar migration and started anew. The majority finally, one fateful day, the IPC arrived on my home planet. They had the technology to repair our planet's damaged environment. And 2 years after signing the contract, the dark clouds and haze disappeared, and people began to take off their masks. When I was finally old enough, I officially became a member of the Strategic Investment Department. I witnessed the changes that took place on my homeworld, and was determined to bring the same changes to many other worlds in the galaxy. I am writing to you. I know freedom is precious to people, but in reality, how many generations I have already negotiated? I can understand that for you, this is an extremely but because of this, I believe...
Her words do sound quite sincere. What do you make of it?
Yes, she is a high-ranking member of the IPC, after all. In any case, she wasn't wrong when she said this would be this planet's fate. The civilization it carries, everything that's happened here and everything that will happen, it all rests in my hands. This definitely can't, and shouldn't, be a decision made by me alone. That thought has crossed my mind. And
Right. I don't think...
Topaz hasn't given me much time to consider. She wanted to put it to a vote, and let all the citizens of both the overworld and the underworld have their say. But with such little time, I'll convene the Klipot Fort architects immediately to discuss the contract. As for the locals, I'd like you to gauge their stance on the matter. The people of Bellabog hold both of you in high regard. they'll most certainly be willing to tell you their thoughts. Yes, we need to...
We've got your back. We failed to convince Topaz.
Thank you, March. I'll assemble the ministers. Let's meet up here again later.
All right. If we want to make an informed decision, let's start with you.
You know what I mean.
Well, look who we have here! Uh-oh, sounds like... What? How is that?
Serval, we're racing against...
It's okay.
What? Hold on, are you...
Surprised? Signing this contract would mean we no longer have to worry about surviving. For most of the... As for working for the company... People need to work no matter... You know, I've always longed for the stars since I was a child.
I see. Thanks for your input. We meet again. Uh-oh. Sounds serious. Really? I wish it... We don't have much... Wait. You're... Okay. If it were up to me, I'd probably... I've looked at some of the climate reports. And based on the data I've seen, and that's assuming no other disasters occur, if the IPC is able to bring about immediate change, then I think that's a price. Building a better world for future generations sounds great, right? I see. Thanks for your...
Is that the Trailblazer? It's been pretty hectic in this... Do you need my opinion? So that's who they are. The Madam Guardian must be under a lot of...
We're here to gather everyone's...
Why, I'd refuse the contract. Just look at them. Arrogant, stomping around here as if they own the place. Faced with this sort of... You must warn the Madam Guardian not to allow her...
A soldier's perspective is always valuable, Dunn. Thanks for your input. Did we miss anyone from what I've got? Wanna go take some pictures?
What brings you two to the underworld? Seems a little out of...
No stress.
I've thought about it. I won't deny the offer on the table, but even so, a quote I read back in school came to living in the underworld has...
Wow. Another vote for the against pile.
Nothing, but I can... Let me guess. Well, ask... I see. That's a tricky situation,
Mr. Oleg.
Want to hear the truth? I'm afraid great ambitions and lofty... If this IPC does indeed possess the magical power to restore... Have you considered the opposite? What about if we refuse? The Recons... What worries me the most is how Lady Bronya will handle the backlash from her people. Will she be able to withstand the criticism?
Huh. I guess I never looked at it from that angle. Thank you for your thoughts, Miss... Miss March! Hey there, Clara. Mistress... What? What? True. right, Clara. No.
I think if we have a choice, because when I was playing with Hook, the moles, and the other kids, everyone has different dreams. If we accept Miss Topaz's offer, then just taking away people's dreams like that.
You're right. Children see the... just the thought of our lives being predestined from birth makes me... Thanks, Clara. Your thoughts mean a lot to us. All that running around is... So, the final conclusion... The votes are completely even. I don't know what to do. Both sides have really compelling Oh, right! She's probably...
Back so soon? Are you... I can tell from your tone. I think...
Yeah, you didn't think the future...
Right.
As it stands...
In that case...
What?
I've thought about it. No matter the choice she makes, she has far greater force. I'll respect...
Understood, Z. It's times like...
Right. If she asks you.
Well, it's... Right? The time... Wanna go take some pictures? Whoa, the fort's packed. I've never seen this many people here.
You're back. So, what's...
We talked to...
what was Zealand? I should have known.
Did you come...
It's pretty much the same situation here. The time has come to...
How could you
Enough! All of you! I know what to do.
Wait! I have something to say to the Supreme Guardian.
But... aren't you?
Himeko? Wait, is that the real you or a hologram?
It's the real me, Mark.
Miss Himeko, from the Astral Express? It's an honor. If we had known of your arrival beforehand, the architects would have given you a proper welcome.
I understand, Miss Rania. No need to explain. Your city is facing immense difficulties. My intention is simply to ensure that you have all the relevant intel. I hesitate to call it a solution. It is my hope that with this information, you will be better equipped as the Supreme Guardian.
Information? Please.
I happen to have a friend with knowledge of Topaz. What Topaz said about her home world is indeed true, which is why she believes... But there is one thing she intentionally left out. Not all worlds that have accepted the IPC's terms have been saved. You mean... Performing ecological ecological reconstruction on a planet carries, according to the intel provided by my friend, the success rate for the ecological reconstruction of worlds using the IPC's technology is 63%.
Only 63% of planets succeed? That's not exactly comfort.
This is the overall average across all IPC projects. The success rate of projects personally handled by Topaz is above 80%. She's undoubtedly one of the most capable people in her field. I wanted to bring these numbers, these probabilities, to light. I think it's only fair that you know, ultimately, it's up to you, Supreme Guardian, to make the final call.
I understand. Thank you, Miss Himiko. Regardless of how alluring their promises may be, this contract is nothing more than a gamble. As a leader, I cannot let the future of Belobog hinge on a roll of the dice.
Now that you've decided, I don't have to pretend to be impartial anymore. I think you're making...
Astro friends, I have an idea. I need some time to rally all the residents in the city. And then, please locate her for me. It doesn't matter where she is or what she's doing. And if the IPC is still trying to take over Belobog's assets...
Don't worry. Leave it to us. We'll find her. It won't be easy.
Belobog's future is not for sale. And we'll never forget the friends who stood by us in our time. Stay safe, everyone.
Gepard should be waiting for us in Rivet Town, right? Here we go again. Back to our old stomping grounds for another adventure. Wanna go take some pictures?
The Supreme Guardian has briefed me on the situation. Ready to enter Rivet Town? We'll go in. Keep your guards up. We might run into IPC 8.
Destination reached.
Well, would you look at that? Huh. I never would have guessed it'd be here. But I don't see any mech or weapons. This place is completely surrounded by mountains. Surely they can't be.
Affirmative. The weapons are concealed within the towering rock formations.
No wonder we couldn't find the automaton factory. It was right under our noses all along. Wait a minute. You said these weapons have been hidden here from the very beginning? That means the architects of Eurillo 6 never used them in their fight against the Legion.
Correct. After the IPC departed from this world more than 700 years ago, no one has possessed the necessary knowledge for activating these weapons. The architects used the IPC blueprints to construct replica automatons. However, the overwhelming majority of the combatants, commanded by Elisa Rand, were human.
I see. The stories about this world are truly captivating.
I would like to ask you a question, Topaz.
You're awful polite for a big robot. Ask. Don't be shy.
If the IPC does not intervene, this world is doomed. Are you convinced of this conclusion beyond any doubt?
Yes. I've gone through countless case studies, and they all point to the same conclusion. Any world that comes into contact with a Stellaron is doomed. On the surface, things may appear to be getting better since the Astral Express lent a helping hand. But sooner or later, the underlying problems will resurface. A looming crisis can often lie hidden beneath the illusion of prosperity, unnoticed by many.
Understood.
Understood. That's it? You don't have any thoughts on the matter?
Emotional readings indicate that your response is sincere and accurate. That is all I wish to confirm regarding this matter. While my opinion on the future of this planet may differ from yours, it ultimately holds no weight. I am merely a tool, not a decision maker.
Huh. If only my colleagues had the same self-awareness as you. Come on, Numby. We've got some assessing to do.
Topaz disappeared after leaving Rivet Town. In her absence, her subordinates flooded in and took over.
The IPC soldiers are well equipped. It wouldn't be wise to fight them head on. Captain, what do you—
You're right, Miss Himiko. We'll be using the automaton stealth bomb to cover our tracks.
Automaton stealth bomb?
I'll explain later. Let's get moving. Keep noise to a minimum. It's time to deploy the automaton. Are you ready? Use the automaton still. Remember, try to avoid being noticed. Remaining hidden will increase our chances of success.
Oh no!
It's all right. Are you ready? Remember.
Oh wow! We wiped them all out in a single explosion! That's what you call efficiency!
It's a shame we had to resort to this method, but we had no choice.
I've seen standard issue robots like these before. It's an IPC.
Correct. The exterior is similar to the grid. Hopefully the automaton stealth. Are you ready? Remember, try to... It's all right. Are you ready? Remember.
SAP detected.
Woohoo! The coast is clear!
To be honest, I didn't think it would be so powerful. This is the road that
Let's find her.
This time... Mr. Svarog? Are you all right? I hope Topaz...
Greetings, outsiders. System functions are normal. I have had no conflict with the IPC's representatives. Such a result would be highly undesirable. Topaz is ahead. She had the means to force me to comply with her orders, but chose not to. From her perspective, the only way to preserve Belobog is by incorporating it into the IPC. While I do not agree with her viewpoint, I lack the computation. While it is unlikely, I still encourage the avoidance of any potential conflict.
Unlikely potential? Meaning there...
Don't worry, March. The Express never pursues conflict as a first means. But if it comes down to it, we won't back down either. That's how it's always been.
Himiko's right. As long as we can look at ourselves in the mirror and know we did the right thing, that's all that matters. Why would Topaz come here? Is she looking for something?
It's possible. Many mysteries lurk beneath the surface of this world.
Oh, hey there, Slowpokes. I was starting to think you weren't gonna show up. This lady next to Miss March looks oddly familiar.
Pleasure to meet you, Miss Topaz. I'm Himiko, the Astral Express.
Oh, wow! I remember now. The illustrious Miss Himiko. Some of my colleagues dream about... I'd be surprised if you didn't. Don't underestimate the reputation of the Nameless out among the stars.
I'm pleased to see how well everyone's been getting along. Topaz, based on your greeting, I presume you have a good grasp of the current situation?
Of course! The deadline has already passed, but Branya still hasn't signed the contract. I think I can guess what's holding her back.
Please, don't misunderstand us, Miss Topaz. We have no intention of opposing the IPC or its board of directors. But we have very dear friends on your list. Standing idly by and watching them sign an unfair contract goes against everything the Nameless are.
Miss Himiko, sorry for interrupting.
We needn't waste our time, March. She made her decision.
There's no fooling the... You're absolutely right. Differing views don't necessarily mean one person is right and the other is wrong. However...
Huh? What do you mean?
My superiors have granted me the approval I need. I wish. So many eager faces. I won't keep you in the dark. Approval to launch an attack on the members of the Astral Express. The best kept secret to getting something over the line? Always be ready to turn the tables. Go, Numby. Projects under my wing have no room for error.
To guard and defend! Crush them!
Just a scratch. Rules are made to be broken.
Lend me your strength. Nap time. Cute! Watch this awesome move!
Lend me your strength.
Rules are made to be broken.
Try that again.
Lend me your strength. To guard and defend. Crush them.
That's better.
Here! Watch this awesome move!
Rules are made to be broken.
Lend me your strength.
You can't run! Watch this awesome move!
Lend me your strength.
Nap time.
To guard and defend. Crush them.
Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Rules are made to be broken.
You can't run!
Lend me your strength.
That's better.
Watch this awesome move!
Lend me your strength.
Try that again! Here!
Rules are made to be broken.
You can't run! Try that again!
To guard and defend. Crush them.
You're annoying!
Lend me your strength.
Watch this awesome move!
Nap time.
You can't run!
Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Lend me your strength.
Rules are made to be broken. It'll take more than that.
Try that again! You can't run!
Lend me your strength. To guard and defend. Crush them.
Here! Watch this awesome move!
Time for a shot. That's better.
Resistance is timely.
Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Try that again!
Nap time.
Lend me your strength.
You can't run!
Rules are made to be broken.
Try that again! Watch this awesome move!
your strength. To guard and defend. Crush them.
You can't run! Thanks a lot. Try that again.
Just in time. Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Thanks a lot.
Lend me your strength.
Rules are made to be broken.
My turn.
Nap time.
You must touch this awesome move.
That's better. Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
You can't run. Try that again. Watch this awesome move.
Incredible. No wonder the Astral Express is so finished warming up. Now it's my turn.
Stop! All of you, put down your weapons.
Branya! You're here just in time. Things were about to get out of control.
Supreme Guardian. I was starting to wonder whether you'd left the Express crew to fend for themselves. That would hardly be becoming of you.
I would never do such a thing. There was an important matter that required my attention.
More important than this?
Yes. I think you'll understand the significance once you see it. In short, I need you to help us evaluate our current progress.
Help you? That's interesting. I was under the impression you'd already decided to obstruct our operations here.
I have read your letter word for word, Miss Topaz. And your childhood experiences truly touched me. Your hometown once experienced a similar catastrophe to Yarillo 6. So I can understand your perspective on the issue and the position you have taken. It's because of this empathy you have that I still hold out a glimmer of hope. Despite all that's happened, I hope we can still find common ground through peaceful means.
I have to admit, talking to you is always such a pleasure. I apologize for my behavior just now. It was, inappropriate. I admire your determination, seeing as we've come, this far. I've changed my mind.
I understand. That's why I've been taking things one step at a time. Members of the Express, we'll need your...